Hey guys, and welcome to Wrestling Days. So wanted to do another figure review, and actually this is the final figure in Elite Series 41 that needs to be reviewed, and it is of Lita. Now Lita was in the WWE from the year 2000 to 2006. Before WWE she'd been in ECW. I think she was in it for a year in about 1999. But she is one of the all-time great female wrestlers. She had a legendary feud against Trish Stratus, and you know, she played a big part in quite a few storylines. Certainly the ones that come to mind straight away involve the likes of Edge and Matt Hardy, two competitors that she was dating, and you know, there's a bit of controversy because I think she was dating Matt Hardy whilst having a bit of an affair with Edge, but not really bothered or care about any of those kind of things. But she is a legend, and she's in the Hall of Fame. She went into the Hall of Fame in the year 2014. So as you can see, this is the first time in the line. So there's not been a Lita figure before. But yeah, I'm looking forward to opening this up. I suppose the disappointment for me with this is that she has been the women's champion. But the accessories, don't you see there, the accessories are a couple of tops, which is fine. But you'd think they'd give her like the women's championship, because she was the women's champion 4 times. So it's you know, it's quite a significant achievement on her behalf. So yeah, as I say, this is the final one that we need to review. All the other ones in this series you can see down there include Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Ryback, Terry Funk, 1, 2, 3 Kid. That's the picture on the side of the box, which I believe is the same picture on that side, and I believe it's the same picture there as well. You might recently have seen Lita being the person that was given the honour of unveiling and announcing the new Women's Championship. That was done on the WrestleMania 32 pre-show. So, you know, clearly she's thought of very highly with the business, and I know she does a bit of backstage work as well with the company. Certainly when they were on their recent tour of England, there was quite a few pictures of Lita being on that tour as well. Obviously she wasn't used on screen, so I think she does quite a few bits behind the scenes. As well as all of that, she tends to do quite a few kind of pre-shows, mainly for NXT. Certainly when there's a takeover, I know that she takes part in the pre-show for those. Anyway, that's enough about Lita, but you know, you need to know she's a legend. If you go into a toy store, a figure store, and you see this on the shelf, and you don't know what she's achieved, then you probably would look at it and go, yeah, that's all right. No, she's a legend. She's a straight up really important person. So give it a second look. But yeah, you know, let's get this open anyway, and we'll have a look at the figure itself. Okay, so we've got the figure out of the packaging, and there is the figure. I think the face scan on this, I'm not sure if you can make it out or not, but I think the face scan on this is really strong. I've seen actually some pictures of old Lita figures, and it looks absolutely nothing like her. But I think they've done a really good job with the face scan on this. I think they've done a good job with the hair on this. Not really a fan of like the painted straps, like the bra straps there. I would have preferred that to have been a separate piece that had been attached onto the top of the body. But she's got a tattoo on the side, which is really good. You can see it goes from the arm onto the shoulder. It's a really detailed tattoo as well. So I'm really impressed they've managed to get that actually onto the figure. The other thing that really sticks out, not only has it got a really good face scan, but the fact they've made the decision to kind of show off her underwear. You know, this might seem a little silly, but this is what she used to do. You know, this is her trousers were very baggy and were very loose, and they hung really low, and really on purpose. You know, she would pull up her underwear so that you've got to remember this was the Attitude Era. This is a different time, and you know, so this is how she presented herself, and it's really, I think it's a really good decision by Mattel to copy how she used to look as accurate as what they have. So you might look at that and go, God, why have they done that? But that is how she used to look. So I think that's really cool, and I really like the trousers, the baggy trousers, because they're not just baggy. They've got those little bits of pink on, which really just highlight the detail. If these things weren't pink, you might not even notice that it has these like little tassel things that just dangle from the sides. But because it's pink, it just makes them stand out a little bit more. The boots underneath, there's nothing too special there. Really, really good articulation. You know, top part of the diaphragm obviously moves around, and you know, you get all the full movement on the arms as what you'd expect. The girl ones, the female ones, don't bend in the middle for whatever reason. They do that kind of thing instead. But it's fine. Articulation on it is, you know, it's never an issue. I only ever mention it so that you can appreciate more the difference between the elites and the basics, because obviously the basics don't have that level of articulation. There is one area though, I think that as a figure is really strong, right? I'm really pleased with it. I'm quite happy to give that a, I don't know, I'd give it a 9. I just think that the face scan is really strong. There's not, you know, maybe could be a little better if I was going to be really critical. I love the detail on the hair, but I just think, you know, the face is, it's 99% there. It's really strong, but just not enough for me to go, that's a 10 out of 10. So I would give this figure a 9. It kind of loses a few marks for me. I think this figure is a strong 8, and it loses marks because of these accessories. You've got to remember that I'm a boy and I just don't enjoy playing dress up. Sorry. I mean, I'm now going to have to sit here and put these little clothes on this woman, and it's all a little bit Barbie for me. Now, fair enough, I know that the WWE universe is big. I know that the WWE universe obviously contains girls and women, and I've got to be honest, I don't know much about girls or women, but I know that, you know, this might be something they would appreciate. I don't know. I honestly don't know. To tell the truth, I just wish that it came dressed. I don't want to sit here and dress it. I'm quite happy to put belts on it, but I don't want to sit here and play bloody dress up. But anyway, I'm doing it. I'm a grown man that is currently dressing up a doll, so give me a second. So this is the first outfit, which I think is probably going to be the one that I'm going to stick with on her. It's that kind of see-through yellow, and I think this is the one that they kind of had on the box as well. So that's the kind of the top that the packaging comes with, so I'm kind of happy to stick with that. It's actually not too difficult to put on. So that's option 1. I'm going to take it off and I'll show you option 2 now. So I am still currently dressing a doll. Right, and oh god, this one's going to be difficult, isn't it? Let's pop that over there. This is actually difficult to put on. How do you get that over the hair? Right, let's put that there. Right. Okay, right, so you have to go right over the top of the hair. You have to get the hair out of the way and then bring that round and... Oh, actually, that looks alright as well. It's got a really cool clasp at the back. It looks like it's a knot. It's not, it just kind of clips together, which makes it really cool. I think, you know, it does change the look, and I think that's a really good second look. So yeah, I think that's really cool. I don't think you could go wrong with either attire, but I just wish Mattel had chosen one and then shipped it out that way. Maybe given her the Women's Championship belt, which I don't think has been made available for quite a while, like the old style one. I've heard as well the new one is going to take a year or so from when it was debuted, so you're probably not going to get that in Mattel figure form until WrestleMania 33 or maybe just before, just because they have to design it, manufacture it, and get it out to market. So bit of disappointment on that front. So yeah, for me, I'm saying it's a strong 8, guys. I'm saying it's a strong 8 because I just think that this is, and do you know what? I can't even be bothered to take this white thing off because it was a nightmare to get it on. I mean, what do I do with this other one now? Right, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that you can follow me on Twitter at Wrestling Days UK. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, it'd be brilliant if you did, because I've got loads more Mattel figure reviews still to come. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now. I don't know what to do with this.